Come in. Lance. Sit down. Next Tuesday is the big day, huh? You'll need help when you come out of here.
I'll manage.
$1 million francs? It's a lot of money.
I've served my sentence, Inspector.
I know. I know you have, Lance.
If I had decided to tell you where the money was, Inspector, even if I knew, I would have told you a long, long time ago.
I wasn't thinking of the money. Oh, I still hope to recover it. Don't misunderstand me, but that isn't the reason for my visit. Your friends are dead. You know that, of course. And now, the organization will be waiting for you.
Perhaps.
No. No, perhaps. They'll be waiting.
Well, that's a chance I'll have to take.
Why? Why, Lance?
Because I can't change it. If they do find me, nobody can help me. And if they don't, then
Then you'll be rich. We'll always be there, Lance, never far behind you. Oh, yes, you served your sentence, but that does not give you the right to the money you stole. I can't offer you anything, except perhaps a slim chance of staying alive.
Allons. La gare.
Lance, jetzt ist Kühlschluss.
Lance, è saltata la valvola.
Lance, les plombs ont sauté. plombs ont sauté. The fuse has blown.
Lantz, the fuse has blown.
I think that's everything. Luggage in the boot, cigarettes. Now, Dana, you know what you have to do.
Yes, but Jason, I don't understand why I can't come with you.
Because you're going to look after things for me.
Someone else can look after things here.
Dana, I've explained. My publisher's been waiting for my revisions for over 2 weeks, so I can't fail her.
You already have failed, Nicola.
No, I haven't. As a matter of fact, we've come to an arrangement as to what constitutes punctuality. So if I'm to keep it, I have to retire to my monastic self for at least a couple of weeks. So, goodbye, Dana.
Goodbye. Jason?
What?
Don't work too hard.
That's the whole idea.
Goodbye. Who else but Jason? A monastic cell? In the south of France.
Lantz moves from Düsseldorf to Amsterdam. Significant?
He's getting closer. You're in check.
He dyes his hair, tries to change his appearance. Stupid.
What do you expect him to do?
Not to waste our time.
You're too impatient.
Maybe he reckons he's safe.
More time goes by, more he'll be convinced. Then he'll make his move.
And then we shall be ready to take him. Personally. Yes. Yes. Well, stay close to him until we come over.
Lance?
Yes. He's moving in the right direction.
And what are we waiting for?
Waiting for ages, thank you.
Where are you going?
To the sun.
Well, remember what happened to Icarus?
Well, I haven't got wings.
All right, hop in. I'm going his way.
Thank you. Captain Teeb?
Is that where you're going?
Not me. I'm not a millionaire, no you.
Me?
Aren't you?
Don't think that's a compliment.
Felicity.
Felicity?
My name.
Oh. Me, Jason.
And you call this the Argo?
This must be the understatement of the year. Mythology your subject?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm reading English literature.
Oh.
So, you're the Jason King that writes those thrillers, are you?
You make me sound as if I write Daredevil Cecil.
Don't you? No, it's just that I've never read you.
Why not? Doesn't intellectual relaxation come into your syllabus?
And the films. Haven't seen those either.
Well, don't despair. They're threatening to show the first one on television in the new year.
How do you think up all those complicated plots?
Oh, my life's a constant happening. For example, you see that chap ahead. If I were to pick him up, it might alter everything.
Oh, don't be so mean. There's plenty of room.
This isn't the local bus service. Yet.
Lyon?
Lyon, and all points south. The conductress will take your fare.
Ah, merci.
I don't thank you.
No, thank you, no.
There's a rather sweet bistro I always stop at in Vienne.
Is that, past Avignon?
Not really.
Can't you see who's driving that car? Jason King. Drop back. We're getting too close.
I want Lance to see us. I want him to feel fear.
Shall we have a drink first?
Chocolate?
No, thank you. You will be going through Avignon, won't you?
Yes, we will.
I wonder if you could do me a favor.
Pet.
This is a gift. A friend of mine. I promised to deliver it to his girl in Avignon. I must be in Lyon 3 or 4 days, and, well, I'm afraid I might lose it. I'm very careless sometimes. Well, no, perhaps I'm imposing too much on your good nature.
Well, for example, now, did you believe Lance's story?
Why shouldn't I?
All right, I'll tell you something. This ordinary biscuit tin contains something of value. Extreme value.
You're joking, Jason. I may call you Jason.
You can call me a lot of other things if I'm wrong.
Well, you'll never know.
Of course I'll know.
You mean you're going to see what's inside? That'd be cheating.
Yes. He was very nervous. Of course, you didn't notice the way he was looking at that car that was following us. He was really frightened.
You've got a fantastic imagination. But then you invent fantastic stories. I'm beginning to see how you work. It's fascinating.
Well, what about his behavior when he left us at the intersection? I wonder if that pair in the Mercedes, they're after this.
Oh, yes, of course. They're after this and they're after us. Oh, come on, you are joking.
I don't know. I really don't know. Well, there's only one way to find out. Open Pandora's little box. It's a Bible. An ordinary French Bible.
What an anticlimax.
It really does make me a common liar and a cheat.
Well, I'm glad it didn't have anything else.
Well, bang goes my first idea for a plot. Well, shall we?
I must just, thank you. Le jeu, croix, triangle. How did you get it?
Samuel, chapters 15 to 17. If you look at certain words, they've got some tiny punctures. Put them all together, and you get le jeune, croix, et triangle.
What's it mean? Young, cross, and a triangle.
Well, at the moment, nothing. Quite amusing to find out.
And this?
I'll deliver it. Have you got a pin?
Will a safety pin do?
Anything with a point.
What's it for?
I'll show you. By the time I finish with this, no one, except thou and I, would have any idea what the original message was.
A needle in a haystack.
He's here somewhere.
Lyon is a big place if you're looking for just one man.
We'll find him, Sandro. We'll find him.
Dear Mary, if anything should happen to me, please send the enclosed to Jason King. Show this letter to nobody. Nobody. It is vital that you do as I ask. If all goes well, I'll see you in a couple of days. God bless you. Paul.
Qui est là?
C'est la femme de chambre, monsieur. Je vous ai ramené le cognac.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Reposez-vous bien, monsieur.
Oui, just a moment. Would you post this for me, please?
Oui, monsieur. Merci, monsieur. Pour moi, monsieur?
Oui?
Mais vous êtes certain que c'est pour moi?
Oui, vous êtes... Oh. Mademoiselle Mercier?
Madame.
Madame?
Oui.
Oh, pardon. Je ne comprends pas parce que... You see, I was under the impression this was a gift from a close friend.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Philippe à Paris.
I know of no Philippe from Paris or any other place.
Well, the young man who gave me this, his name was Lins. Paul Lins, do you know him?
Paul is my brother. I have had no word from him for over 2 years.
I really don't understand, because I gave him a lift as far as Lyon, and he asked me to do him a favor by delivering this with the message.
That was kind of you, Monsieur King. But my brother's name has always spelled one thing: trouble. I wonder what form it takes this time.
It's a Bible, madame.
A Bible?
When I told her what it was, I thought she'd gone into a state of shock.
Still keeps going through my mind. Le jeune croix triangle.
You come up with anything?
Le jeune could also mean immature, green.
It's about 4 kilometers to my eagle's nest.
Still doesn't make sense.
When would you like me to drop you off?
Now would do.
Votre petit déjeuner, monsieur.
Ah. Oh, yes, je le prendrai.
Bon appétit.
Your coffee's getting cold, Lance.
Have you been up long?
Howard. I hope you were still asleep.
I slept well.
I really don't know what you're doing here.
You're very persuadable, Jason.
Appallingly weak.
Oh, no, nice.
It's an awful word.
Oh, you smoke too much. Do you know that?
I smoke too much. You know, you're all alike. I drink too much. I know I'm being bullied too much.
Hey, how about some breakfast? Would you like me to make you some bacon and eggs?
Well, don't be revolting.
Some toast, then.
I thought you said breakfast, not mass. Read that out to me.
Triangle. Latin triangulum. Three-cornered, geometric, etc. A figure having three sides and three angles, a figure of this form used symbolically. For example, an equilateral triangle is a symbol of the Trinity. Or in Magic or Necromancy, 1584. Magic or necromancy? Couldn't that be significant, Jason? Jason.
Symbolic. Yes. Magic, no. Both cross in the triangle. Now, I'm certain that the key is in Le Jeune.
Maybe like a nickname, perhaps. Edouard Lejeune, something like that, maybe.
Oh, we have woken up. Get your own strawberries. Felicity. Bring another bottle of champagne while you're at it.
Okay.
Monsieur? Monsieur, il est 12:30. Oh, à quoi bon? Salaud. Monsieur? Monsieur?
Your brother is a friend of mine, madame. He left a box with you, and he has asked me to pick it up for him.
I was told he was in Lyon. I was expecting him to come and see me.
Well, he may be delayed there for some time. Oh, I have got a note from him, if you are in any doubt. She was no trouble at all. I sensed that she was glad to be rid of it.
What if Lance had lied?
Well, then he might still be alive, mightn't he?
Ironic. Pen?
Yes, it takes a woman to lie.
I don't think we shall need that pen after all. Here.
Jason King.
Can you describe the two men, mademoiselle?
One of them had sunglasses, Inspector. The other didn't.
If we showed you some photographs, could you pick them out, do you think?
Well, it's possible. Yes. Yes, perhaps from photographs I would be able to recognize them.
Now, about the dead man, you say you never spoke to him?
Just a few words.
I see. Well, can you tell us anything that might be of help to us?
Oh, I posted a letter for him.
A letter? Do you know who it was addressed to?
Well, I keep myself to myself, monsieur. I do not...
Oui, I understand perfectly, but you might perhaps have caught a glimpse, accidentally.
Well, I do not remember the full address, but it was to Avignon.
Avignon. Good. And the name?
Mercier. Madame Mercier.
No, that's the old Freudian excuse of blaming everything on childhood. If everything goes back to childhood, well, then it's someone else's fault. That's immature.
I'm young, so I'm immature, I'm sorry.
Oh, age has nothing to do with immaturity. I mean, look at me. You mustn't be so indignant.
I'm not indignant.
Yes, you are. I'm being indignant. You must learn to take criticism, like me. Would you like some brandy?
You're so bad-tempered because you can't solve it, aren't you?
Solve what? Oh, that. I'm not bad-tempered. Do you want some brandy or don't you?
Very small.
Une larme.
Aren't you going to warm the glass?
It's part of the adulterous ritual of the bourgeoisie. Kills a good brandy.
Yes, Professor Higgins.
Who? I've noticed something about you. You have no malice. Such a rare quality. So refreshing.
Thank you. How are you getting on with your symbols?
Well, I don't know whether it's psychological, but I'm hung up on the cross as a religious symbol. I just can't get past churches and cathedrals.
A hospice, perhaps.
I beg your pardon? I say psychological, not hopeless. Cemeteries?
Full of crosses.
Don't furrow your brows.
Is that awful?
Well, it's quite attractive. But I shouldn't go on doing it. Time you're 40, you'll be wrinkled like a prune.
Will it matter when I'm 40?
Of course. Time you're 40, you wish you hadn't done it. Le Jeune, Edouard Le Jeune, Pepe Le Jeune, Lance Le Jeune,
Jason Lejeune.
Professor Higgins.
Yes, he was the man who came here.
Thank you, madame. Now, you say that Monsieur Jason King came and delivered the Bible,
Yes, he said from my brother.
and that the man in the photograph came and collected it.
He had a note from Paul.
Did you recognize your brother's handwriting?
It's a long time since I've heard from my brother, Inspector. A long time. He could have written it. The man in the photograph, you think he is the murderer?
We are making inquiries, madame. Inquiries, that is all.
Yes. Yes, of course.
And the letter?
I told you, monsieur, I received no letter.
Oh, yes, I remember. But if it does arrive here...
I shall advise you, Inspector.
Thank you, madame. And if we need to see you again?
I shall be here.
Thank you.
Jeanne. As he opened the door, he said, "Where are you going?" "To the Sun," she replied. "I know the place. Hop in," said Mark Kane. I know the place. Why not? Saint-Paul-le-Jeune.
St. Paul Le Jeune calls. Maybe away some time. Find the sun. Love, Professor Higgins. Oh, Jason.
Ah, ma sœur, pardon.
Ah, monsieur?
Le signe, le truc là. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, ça?
Ah, le signe des cheminots.
Cheminot, oui.
Oui, les vagabonds. Qu'est-ce qu'on dit en anglais?
Vagabonds, tramps.
Oui, monsieur, tramps. There are many of such signs. That means that this is a place of welcome for tramps.
Ah. Now, if there was a cross and a triangle, would you know what that meant?
Pardon, monsieur, I am sorry. No. They are very secret about this.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you, sister.
Attendez, monsieur. There are many tramps inside. I will fetch Mistral. He also likes to speak English. Perhaps he can help you.
Thank you very much, sister.
Yes, I knew the English chaps well. You might find it hard to credit, but I was with an escadrille de chasse in the Great War.
Fighter pilot?
You can credit this?
Yes, of course I can credit it.
Yes. Nungasser, Guinemer, I knew them both.
What was your crate? Sopwith? Camel? Spad?
Oh, the Spad was very strong. But they are far away days now.
How'd you take to the road, Mistral?
We were painting a house, my friend and me. And he said, "What are we doing this for? What a useless business." So we stopped.
Regrets?
I'm a free man, am I not? I move where I throw my cap. I stay or I go. I have 100 houses.
100 houses, I like that. Just outside the hospice, there was a sign. Sister Valette said that you had many of them.
No, not many. A dozen or so.
Well, there was one particular one that interested me.
Boots are the most trouble. You see, good boots are what you need. These are done for pity. Hard to get a good pair of boots. Oh, wine we need too. Wine eases the mind.
That's a sentiment I share. Do you know what that sign means?
We don't like to talk about these things.
Oh, may I?
Oh, yes.
Wine does ease the mind. In quite a few bottles, I should think. Garçon!
The triangle is a woman who lives alone. The cross shows she's a generous woman.
Do you know such a woman in St. Paul?
I am able to carry 6 liters of wine.
You should have as many liters as you like.
No, 6. I can only carry 6.
Size 9.
Italian.
Handmade.
No, 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 no. I like English. Black. This woman is also English. She's an artiste. Her name is Ballard.
Lejeune?
Saint Paul Lejeune.
Thank you, Mr. King.
You'll have to forgive me doing this, Jason, but the paint's still wet, so it's now or never.
Not at all. I apologize for interrupting you.
We nearly met, you know, at one of Mireille's parties. But you didn't turn up. I was very disappointed.
Well, Mireille's always inviting me to her parties when I'm on the other side of the globe. And always cable collect. There seems to be only one glass, so it'll have to be a loving cup.
To whatever mystery brings you here.
To the resolving of.
Must you?
In the end, yes.
You've certainly raised it to an art form with your Mark Kane.
Thank you. You certainly know how to manipulate light. It's almost religious.
Religious?
Did you know that you had a cross and a triangle cut into your gatepost?
Oh.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, so that's why you're here. I flattered myself you'd come to see my paintings.
Foiled again. Do you know what it means?
My painting?
No.
Yes. Mistral told me.
Mistral's the reason I'm here.
Don't tell me you're researching tramps.
Have I disillusioned you completely?
I think so. But I will recover in time.
Apparently you're very generous to them.
Oh, I have a few tame ones. They come down from the hills, you know, in the spring on the way to the sea. They often stay a night or two in the Bourry. It's awfully smelly, but they don't seem to mind.
I'd like to see it.
No?
Yes. Before the light fades.
Right. Well, you can't miss it.
Both the door here and the one outside has been forced.
They came here, but did they find King?
But if Dacre has the Bible, why should he follow him?
Probably King has the answer to that.
Hello? Oui? Oui, Inspector Maziol is here. Yes, of course. One moment. Oui. Thank you. Monsieur King has been in touch with Inspector Charolais at Saint Paul Lejeune. This is his number.
Can I help, gentlemen? I have been here before.
Well, you're in very good company. You made the same mistake as Napoleon. You threw in the cavalry without infantry support.
So at least Napoleon loses with style?
I'm absolutely exhausted. Do you realize we've been waging war constantly for the last 48 hours?
Constantly?
Almost.
Jason, next time I take the Iron Duke.
Vive l'Empereur. How on earth could that be at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Whoever they are, Maestro, I will get rid of them. With bayonets pointed, the enemy will be in retreat.
If it's anybody from Department S, tell them that I've been on maneuvers with the Swiss Navy since Tuesday.
Have you been up long, Jason?
I was just going to bed. Would you like a nightcap?
You?
I know, I drink too much. Did you find the sun?
No. Am I interrupting?
Not at all. This is, Why not?
I couldn't help wondering what had happened to you. Did you solve the mystery?
Of course.
Then you can tell me all that happened.
Oh, I will.
Oh, now?
Now? Felicity, you said you'd read the book.
Oh, I'm too impatient. Well, what did the code mean?
Oh, that was the code the tramps used. Oh, Lance wrote me a letter explaining everything. It's on my desk.
Wonder why he sent you that?
Oh, I don't know. Sense of obligation. Need to tell someone. It's a précis of my plot. That'll explain it much better. Read it out loud.
4 years ago, Lance, some friends, organized robbery. Big one. Over 1 million francs. Did it without permission of bosses. A man called Dacre planned it for himself. Never forgave them or forgot. Lance and friends are caught. Money never recovered.
Well, not until I...
Oh, naturally. One of Lance's friends... I can't quite read your writing.
One of Lance's friends. Buried money, said when heat off they would get it, but only he knew where it was. Anything happened to him, he'd leave instructions making it difficult as pass for bosses to interpret code. Code which Lance and Co. would understand.
And the code was the language of the tramps. I see. At least, why the Bible? Why 2 codes?
Well, simply to complicate it. Make it harder for Dacre and Co.
And Lance was the last of the group. Dacre found the others, Mr. King, but they wouldn't talk. Only one of them knew, you see, and he kept silent.
Yes. Well, I automatically assume that you're staying.
Oh, yes, for a day or two, if that's all right with you.
Fine, fine. Up you go. Felicity. Guest room.
Okay.
Oh, mon général. What would Josephine say?